The world of music has just witnessed an unexpected storm of emotions. The long-rumored collaboration between Jisoo of BLACKPINK and ZAYN MALIK is finally real, and it's everything fans have been dreaming about. The song, titled Heartbeat in London, has taken over every major platform within hours of its release, setting social media ablaze with excitement, speculation, and admiration. The news dropped without warning. YG Entertainment and Sony Music simultaneously released a 15-second teaser across all their channels. In the clip, Jisoo and Zayn sit side by side in a London recording studio. Zayn glances at her with a calm smile before saying, "We've made something beautiful together." That single sentence was enough to send fans into a frenzy. Within minutes, the hashtags #JisooZayn collab and #HeartbeatInLondon dominated Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube trends worldwide. The journey to this collaboration began months ago, when fans spotted subtle hints scattered across social media. A London-based producer posted an image of two coffee cups with the caption, "When East meets West." Around the same time, Jisoo uploaded a photo with the mysterious caption, "Recording Day." Nothing was confirmed, but fans knew something big was coming. According to insiders, Jisoo and Zayn first met during a high-profile fashion event in Paris. Jisoo, representing Dior, crossed paths with Zayn, who attended on behalf of Versace. The two briefly discussed music, creative expression, and their love for storytelling through sound. That short conversation would later ignite one of the most talked about duets in recent memory. Behind closed doors, Zayn brought an early demo titled "Echo of You" to their first session. Jisoo suggested a deeper, more emotional direction, something that reflected two souls from opposite worlds who can still hear each other's heartbeat despite distance and language barriers. The title changed to Heartbeat in London. The recording process was described as deeply organic. One of the producers revealed, "There was a moment when Zayn said, 'What if we just let the silence breathe?' and Jisoo softly replied, 'Like a heartbeat.' That line changed everything. It inspired the song's now iconic bridge, where the music stops for 2 full seconds, leaving only the sound of a heartbeat, before both voices return in perfect harmony. Upon release, Heartbeat in London shattered records. YouTube recorded over 45 million views within the first 24 hours. On Spotify, it surpassed 20 million streams on its debut day. Billboard praised it as a flawless fusion of elegance and emotion, while Rolling Stone UK described it as the most enchanting East meets West collaboration of the decade. The official music video, directed by renowned filmmaker Han Sa-min, adds even more depth to the story. Set against the misty backdrop of London, the video follows Jisoo and Zayn as they walk through different parts of the city, always close, but never crossing paths. The climax arrives when they finally meet on Westminster Bridge under a soft drizzle. Jisoo whispers, "Can you hear my heart?" Zayn replies gently, "Always." The scene became an instant viral moment. The #JisooZayn challenge has since been used over 20 million times on TikTok, as fans recreated the moment in slow motion with raindrop effects and heartbeat audio overlays. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Zayn spoke about the collaboration's emotional impact on him. "Working with Jisoo reminded me of why I fell in love with music in the first place," he said. "Her energy is calm but powerful, she feels the music instead of just singing it." Jisoo, in a separate interview with Korean media, expressed how meaningful the project was to her. "It felt like two worlds meeting halfway," she said. Zayn's voice carries warmth and depth. "Together, it was like telling one story with two hearts." The first live performance of Heartbeat in London took place at a special concert in Seoul titled Heartbeat Live Experience. More than 30,000 fans attended, with millions watching the livestream worldwide. As the lights dimmed, Jisoo began the opening verse in Korean, her voice floating softly through the air. Zayn joined in on the English chorus, and their harmonies sent chills down the audience's spines. The song's emotional peak, the stage backdrop transformed into a massive red pulse that beat in rhythm with the music. When the final line came, Jisoo whispering, "Every heartbeat remembers you," the arena erupted. Fans cried, waved light sticks, and held up signs that read, "Two worlds, one sound." Just 2 weeks after its release, Heartbeat in London reached #1 on the UK singles chart and #2 on the Billboard Global 200. It has also been confirmed as the main theme for the upcoming Netflix romantic drama Under the Same Sky. Critics hailed the collaboration as a defining moment in global pop music, symbolizing cultural unity through emotion and artistry. The Guardian wrote, "This isn't just a love song, it's a bridge between two universes, one defined by pop precision and the other by soulful introspection." Still, the story may not end here. New whispers from industry insiders suggest that Jisoo and Zayn are secretly recording an acoustic version of Heartbeat in London, rumored to include a hidden lyrical message at the end of the track. Neither artist has confirmed the rumor, but fans are already speculating that it might be connected to a larger musical project, or perhaps even a continuation of their story in another city. Whatever happens next, one thing is clear: this collaboration has captured the world's imagination when two hearts beat in perfect rhythm. Language, distance, and culture fade away, leaving only the universal sound of connection, and right now, that sound is Heartbeat in London. The phenomenon surrounding Heartbeat in London shows no sign of slowing down. As days pass, the song's emotional resonance only grows stronger. Social media remains flooded with fan edits, heartfelt reactions, and lyrical interpretations that dissect every word Jisoo and Zayn sing. Fans around the world are united under a single rhythm, each claiming the song speaks directly to their own story of distance, longing, and love that transcends boundaries. Clips from the music video continue to dominate TikTok's For You page. One particular moment, when Jisoo turns to the camera as the rain falls, her eyes shimmering under the city lights, has been looped millions of times with captions like "This look could melt hearts" and "London has never felt this alive." Meanwhile, Zayn's verse, filled with his signature raspy tone and quiet vulnerability, has been used as a soundtrack for thousands of romantic video edits. It's more than a song, it's become an emotional language for a generation raised online yet yearning for something real. Industry analysts have noted how the collaboration has changed the dynamics of global pop. For years, Western and Korean pop industries operated in separate worlds, divided by style, sound, and language. But Heartbeat in London has broken that wall. The song effortlessly blends Western soul and K-pop precision, melding Zayn's deep, atmospheric sound with Jisoo's graceful tone and emotional clarity. It's proof that music doesn't need translation when it comes from the heart. Behind the scenes, producers who worked on the track are now being courted by labels worldwide, all hoping to replicate its success. One producer revealed in an interview, when Jisoo stepped into the booth, she didn't just sing, she told a story. Zayn listened, and then added layers of harmony that made the song feel like two diaries being read at once. Even major publications are diving into the phenomenon. Vogue UK featured a special spread titled "The New Wave of Global Romance," showcasing Jisoo and Zayn in elegant monochrome portraits, surrounded by crimson roses and city fog, a visual metaphor for their song's haunting beauty. In the accompanying article, the writer described their chemistry as a quiet storm that speaks louder than any headline. Meanwhile, streaming platforms report record-breaking engagement numbers. Spotify listeners have been replaying Heartbeat in London an average of 3 times per session, an unusually high figure that signals emotional replay value. Apple Music lists it as the most streamed cross-cultural duet of the year. And on YouTube, the music video has surpassed 180 million views within its first 3 weeks, with comments pouring in from every corner of the globe. But perhaps the most fascinating part of this story lies in what happens next. A leaked image from a studio in Los Angeles shows a handwritten note with the words "Paris won't forget us" signed with a heart symbol and the initials J and Z. Fans immediately speculated that this could be the title of their next duet, a continuation of the Heartbeat narrative, this time set in another city of love. Neither camp has commented, but the fandom has already begun crafting theories, timelines, and visual edits predicting the possible storyline. Some believe the collaboration is more than just a musical experiment. It feels like they're building an emotional universe, one fan tweeted. First London, then Paris, each city represents a chapter of connection. Another fan added, if this becomes a trilogy, it could redefine what cross-cultural storytelling in music means. The speculation reached another level when Zayn posted a photo on Instagram, a black and white image of a heartbeat monitor with the caption, "Every city has its rhythm." Within minutes, Jisoo liked the post. That single gesture reignited the conversation, sending fans spiraling into another wave of anticipation. What makes this phenomenon extraordinary isn't just the fame of its stars, but the sincerity it evokes. Despite being global icons, Jisoo and Zayn project vulnerability in this collaboration. Their voices, delicate, aching, and intertwined, carry the weight of universal human emotion, the need to be understood. In a world constantly divided by culture, distance, and digital noise, their song feels like a pause, a heartbeat that reminds everyone of what truly connects us. In interviews, critics have compared their impact to the golden era of duet legends, Sunny and Cher, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, but with a distinctly modern touch. They've turned subtlety into spectacle, wrote one Billboard columnist. Instead of dramatic production, they gave us silence, breath, and sincerity. And somehow, that's what hit the loudest. As the dust settles around the first wave of success, fans are preparing for what could be the next evolution. Rumors suggest a short film based on the song is already in production, directed by acclaimed Korean filmmaker Kim Ji-woon, known for his poetic storytelling and atmospheric visuals. The film is said to expand on the narrative hinted at in the music video, exploring how two souls find each other across time and memory. Until any official announcement drops, one thing remains certain: Heartbeat in London has become more than a chart-topping track. It's a cultural moment, a symbol of emotional unity, crafted by two artists who dared to blend their worlds. And somewhere out there, in the echo of the city's pulse, fans are still whispering the same line that started it all: "Can you hear my heart?" And the world, it seems, keeps answering back, always.